shut the door. I repeat myself once more. Shut the door, shut the door. I don't wanna shout. Shut the door before I lock you out.
I could tell you, because I honestly didn't write that novel. But let me tell you, if I did, it would be because I am all for paranormal, you know, romance. Pretty much, it's what I live for. It's been, it's in my blood as a Michigan guy. It's all we learned in high school. That's what we read, paranormal romance. In Catholic upbringing, that's generally what you read. So I was pretty steeped in the mythology of boys and girls who love lycanthropes and bloodsuckers. So can't get away from it. It's more than just concerned. The sounds outside the window, they get closer and closer every night. I fear for my children, for my animals. Even the goldfish. I mean, I have no idea what a real werewolf is capable of, or what they really eat. So yeah, I think I've pissed them off pretty good. If you have any advice for how to keep safe, I have no silver bullets. I don't even have a gun, so a silver bullet wouldn't do me much good anyway. So I could throw it at them, I guess. Maybe I'll try that. I don't know. Anything is better than the horrifying screams and blood curdling growls that I'm hearing outside my window. I think they'll like the cover. I think it's fairly generous. Paints them as handsome, um, a little sweaty, but what werewolf hasn't sweat a little bit? Yeah, I think the cover, probably the last word of the novel, so that they can finally close it and be done with it. That might make them happy. But also, I do paint werewolves as not all bad. They run fast, they jump, they are cautious around bodies of water. I think I did a pretty good job. Um, in fact, I defy any werewolf to tell me that I've stereotyped or painted them with one broad brush. I think that's my biggest thing, is to recognize there's diversity in the werewolf community, and they deserve to be applauded for that. Guy, because they'll change anybody, right? They're the original non-discriminators. They love everybody. They love to eat everybody, I should say, but they love them, in the way that we love food. So that's pretty awesome. The main werewolf is Sandy Kurtz, and he works at a big box home improvement store, and he's our hero. And he gets turned and is trying to live out his life in a rural part of Michigan and not eat any people. He thinks he can survive off of deer, and he really doesn't want to eat human beings. In my version of it, the werewolves, when he's a werewolf, it's kind of almost like being extremely intoxicated. It's sort of like he knows what he's doing, but then again, he sometimes can't control what he's doing. And so he's the main one. Then he meets the woman who changed him, and she's just a middle-aged 55-year-old mother of some college girls, very unassuming, and then meets some others in a lichen support group in the Upper Peninsula. And they again are kind of unassuming folk from all walks of life, honestly, because that is the thing is you never know when you're just walking through the woods. One of these suckers will jump on you. They don't care who you are. You smell good, you look good, you know, you taste good. That's a really unfair question. Actually, I never said that, and I appreciate your confusion. Maybe I think you're thinking of someone else. But actually, hang on, I have a phone call. Yeah, hello. No, I'm not doing anything at all. Well, he does. They're early in the novel he gets plastic surgery so his abs are extra ripped. You work at a home improvement store and you gotta look like a handyman. So so Sandy gets no, actually no, he doesn't. But he's got other well-defined muscles. Some on the sides of his thighs, and they're pretty decent, and places you wouldn't expect, like this one, back of the neck there is pretty ripped. um yeah, I wish I knew the names of some of these muscles. I kind of described it well in the novel, but I don't know the names. I never research anything. I am so glad you asked me that question, because you know the truth is you could open up any page. I could, really doesn't matter, any page, and I'll tell you what, if you take the exact letters that are on this page and rearrange them in such a way, you can write any sex scene that your heart desires, pretty much. So, like, it's basically encoded into the pages. You can't see it because I wouldn't want to be accused of peddling, filth. But um, as I said, any reader can use those letters to assemble an amazingly erotic sex scene. So have at it. I am so glad you brought this up. If there's one subject that I have poured my hours and my soul really into, it's werewolf genitalia. It's about all I can think about, as I'm drifting off to sleep. I have journals. You can't see them here, but walls of journals, sketches. I'm constantly, just pondering that very topic, and I can't even count the hours, truthfully, that I have thought of werewolf private parts of all various stripes. Even now, just thinking about it, I get lost in mental pictures pop into my head. But to answer your question, if you would like to know about werewolf genitalia, you are a pervert. Uh, hey, do you mind if I just stick this right in front of the lens, and you can interact with him, and he'll nod and shake his head. That'd probably be better. Number one has to be David Naughton, who plays in American Werewolf in London, plays a character named David, and that would be my favorite werewolf. That was one that I saw when I was 12 years old, and stuck with me ever since. The original Wolfman, Lon Chaney's Wolfman, that'd be number two, maybe. I mean, I'm ranking them, but who cares really? The you gotta give a shout out to Teen Wolf, Michael J. Fox. That one's pretty good. Michael Landon, I think, was in Son of the Wolf Man. I might be wrong about that, but he was in some old movie. That one was pretty cool. They used to make a lot more Wolfman movies. Then The Howling, the movie The Howling, was pretty great too, directed by Joe Dante, who did Gremlins and many other great movies. I don't even know if that's five. Because that son of a bitch can act. All right. And I can't. But he can. Pisses me off. You really touched the sore spot here. I don't like where this is going. You're picking at my weaknesses. You give me Taylor Lautner. I mean, yeah, he was an amazing Wolfman, but I'm not going to put him on my list because he's in a different universe. It's a whole different. It's like comparing a Major League Baseball player to a bunch of 4-year-olds who've never played baseball. Oh, no, I'm not doing anything. Seriously? How many? I'll take 2.
Shut the door, shut the door. I can't take it anymore. Shut the door. I repeat myself once more. Shut the door, shut the door. I don't wanna shout. Shut the door, shut the door.